These are all my stuffies too.
Beauty we see even in the hard times, and I think that's what keeps us going.
I got Winnie the Pooh. This is my favorite. And this is Pokey, and Pokey has a feeding tube.
When Caleb was born, quickly we found out that he had medical issues going on. Caleb has dysautonomia and a form of muscular dystrophy, along with about 10 allergies, feeding tube dependent. And we get admitted several times for him a year. Before we found the Ronald McDonald House, we, for a few months, had come up here and we're staying in a hotel for up to a week at a time. And it was just completely unaffordable. And we were driving back and forth, 3 hours, trying to pay for gas and eating out and just all the things that add up when you have to come up here for your son's medical care. So we moved here to be closer to Caleb's care. Once we moved up here, we realized that Emily was getting low blood sugars and having a lot of medical things going on with that. Emily has glycogen storage disease, which is a rare blood sugar disorder. Her blood sugar will drop really low and she'll develop ketones. So we get admitted to get her back to baseline, back under control, so that she'll get healthy again. I think we stayed at the Ronald McDonald House for about a year and a half or so. I can't even put a number to how much that would have cost us. We wouldn't have been able to afford it. So because of the Ronald McDonald House, I feel like that Caleb got the quality of life that he deserved. We came in and we were greeted with so much love, like from the first time that we pulled in the parking lot. And so when we checked in, they gave us a full tour of everything, and we realized we're gonna have 3 meals a day, and we're gonna have a place to stay, and the kids are gonna have things to play with and people that are gonna love and support them, and the volunteers that would just the volunteers that on a hard day, they could just see that hard day. And I didn't have to say a word to them. And they would take my kids into the playroom and they would love them and they would distract them. And they'd get on the floor and just play with them like we weren't experiencing the hardest time in our life. I think the volunteers are kind of what makes it here. They're the ones that bring the normalcy back to life when you're here. I think I was shocked when we walked in just how much love would be here, and we had everything we needed taken care of. I mean, there were some times that we had unexpected hospital stays where we were racing here from Galveston. You have a 4-hour drive and you're just trying to make it to the hospital on time to get your kid help. I literally can't remember a time that we lacked when we stayed here. I think that RMHC has been a big part of them keeping their joy.
Oh, y'all are photogenic.
The little moments of joy that RMHC keeps in our life, the Happy Wheels cart, all of that just allows them to be a kid. They really do keep families close, like they say. I see my kids run around the park and go to school and catch up on milestones, all the things that we were told might not ever happen, and they're happening right now. When I think about their support system, RMHC is always the first person I say, because if it wasn't for RMHC, we wouldn't have gotten to the doctors and the hospitals that they needed.